Oh my goodness, I am seeing 3 things on this top shelf that I just have to have.
Hello everyone, it's Tiffany with Thrifting Vegas. I shop at thrift stores, estate sales, garage sales, and discount stores for items I can resell for profit on online platforms like eBay, Poshmark, and OfferUp.
It's Mystery Location Thursday, and today I am shopping at the Salvation Army on Durango and Flamingo in Las Vegas. I haven't been to this location in several months, so I'm excited to see what they have. We're almost there, so I'll see you in a minute. The Salvation Army does so much good here in Las Vegas, offering many programs to help those in need. From homeless services to rehabilitation services, to helping victims of human trafficking, to helping hungry children. Many lives are changed thanks to the funding and dedicated volunteers of the Salvation Army. I can hear an ambulance siren, but I don't know where it's coming from. Stand by. Chances are that was my husband, so I'm really glad I'm turning left here and I wasn't in the way. Here we are at the Salvation Army Family Store. It's quite big, lots of parking. It's actually right on the main road here on Durango, just after Flamingo heading south. But let's go in and see what we can find. Let's go thrifting. They've got a couple of doors. I hope this is the right one. Here we go. Oh, it looks like they've got one shopping cart left. How lucky is that? Hopefully they are not too busy. Let's grab it. So I'd called ahead, and the person I talked to couldn't tell me whether it was all right for me to bring my own shopping bags and newspaper to wrap. So I thought I'd better not bring the Thrifting Vegas blanket either until I'd shopped here, got to know the checkout folks and the lay of the land. So we don't have the Thrifting Vegas blanket today. We'll bring it next time. This first aisle is all glasses. I'm seeing some quite fun margarita glasses. Oh, these are those TGI Fridays ones. Yeah, we'll leave those. Let's see. Over here is quite a pretty blue stripy vase. Look at this. I have one of these in green. I love it. It is $3.99 though. Let's pop it in the cart and we'll have a think about it. There we go. Okay. Let's go around this corner. This is plates and kitchen-y bits. Here is a corn creamer. I think this is cornware. Shawnee also makes one of these, but their leaves aren't as striated. There is a crack around the bottom, unfortunately, so we'll leave that. Oh my goodness, I am seeing 3 things on this top shelf that I just have to have. This is a vintage butter bell. You can store your butter on it, in it on the counter, and it keeps it nice and soft. We'll take that. That's a lovely piece, very farmhouse. Next, we have a Fenton pink glass candle holder. Look at this. It's reversible. You can have it this way up or turn it upside down for a smaller candle. That's $2.99. We'll pop that in the cart. And here we have one of these lovely turquoise jars. I found one of these at Goodwill a month or so ago, but the top was really discolored, so I didn't grab it. I'm going to get this one. The top looks to be the same color as the canister. Let's keep going. Crystal vase here. Some little salt and pepper shakers. Apples. Oh, look at this lovely piece. This is a little either vase or candle holder. It's very old. It's transferware. A butterfly decal. It's only $1.99. It's very crazed, but that really adds to its character. Let's get that. We're moving into the mugs. Here is a Pyrex sugar and creamer set. The pattern is butterfly gold, quite common, and the sugar is missing its glass lid. It's only worth about $12 to $15, that. Lots and lots of mugs. There's a sailboat here. That's really quite lightweight. We'll leave that. Back here is a Boynton cat mug. You're 1 in a million. That's lovely. It's $1.99. We'll pop it in the cart. Let's see. What's this back here? Hubby. That's a Target threshold piece. But this is interesting. This is, I thought so, Rodolfo Padilla. The stripes gave it away for me, and the shape of the handle. The handles are usually larger on his pieces. I've never seen one like this before, but definitely a good pickup. Here is a happy face emoji mug. These used to sell really well for me, but now eBay's a bit flooded. There are so many available. Sadly, I had to return our blue frosted banded vase to the shelf because it was really chipped on top. But in doing so, I found that this lovely piece has 2 friends over here. Let's get the back together. There we go. Ooh, I didn't notice this lovely milk glass vase back here. But I do have several of these, so I'm going to leave it. This is a dome candle. These are really popular. They're 2 pieces, a saucer and a dome, and you pop a candle inside and it gives a sort of a lithophane effect. This is a very old Master Salt. It's $1.99, and it has a little sticker inside with a note on it. It says, Aunt Ella Cuppet Ringer, my grandfather's sister. Cuppet 100 plus. Now I'm sure that means it's over 100 years old. And the note is everything. Let's take both these pieces. I'm going to put the salt down and take a look inside the box just to make sure that the dome candle isn't broken and it's in good shape. There's lots of bubble wrap in here. Let's lay it down and see if I can do it with one hand. There it is. Let's see. These are ceramic. They're a bit delicate.
It looks to be in lovely shape. It's a really fun scene. Maybe during the haul I'll pop a candle inside and show you how it looks. Here we are in the plates, and this is a Jamie Oliver metal loaf pan. Jamie Oliver is an English chef. He's very, very popular. However, this piece has some rust around the corners, so I'm going to leave it. Some pretty butterfly plates. Ooh, this is an old Johnson Brothers plate. It's Royal Chippendale. It's $2. I am going to pop this in my cart and look it up to see how they're selling on eBay. Here is another plate with pink on it. This one's Heinrich of Germany. Not really anything too exciting, so we'll leave that. Some little rice bowls here. There's a stack of Krystle saucers in the Crazy Daisy pattern, and unfortunately saucers are probably the only thing that doesn't sell very well in this pattern, and they're $1.99 each, and that is right at retail. Lots more bowls. Let's move down to the middle shelf and see what they have. Here's another couple of old English transferware bowls, Royal Stafford. These don't sell very well, so I'll leave them. Oh, look at these back here. There's 2 glass plates, Skylofts at MGM Grand. So these are Las Vegas pieces. They're really interesting. These would be fantastic for a cold pear soup or salad. They're a really nice heavy glass, probably recycled, and I love the fact that there's a pair of them. Let's get both of these in the cart. Over here we have a Fiesta ware bowl, Homer Laughlin. It is $4, and that doesn't leave me much room for resale. However, I am going to pop it in the cart just to see what these are selling for on eBay solds. Here's a stack of the little bow and polka dot plates that I was collecting for several subscribers for a while. This one is terribly crazed. I don't know if you can see that. I don't need any more of these, so we'll leave them. I just want to check and see what this plate is down here. It looks like Mexican pottery. Oh, it's got a huge chip on the corner. And it is a contemporary platter. This is interesting. I saw the old gold trim around the edge and had to have a look at it. This is the Hoover Dam. Wow, this is an old piece. It's got some crazing too. This is a Royal Winton piece made in England and imported into Las Vegas, Nevada. This is amazing, and it's only $2. Let's pop this in the cart too. I wish I had my Thrifting Vegas blanket.
If you're enjoying the video, it would mean the world to me if you could give it a thumbs up, drop a comment below, and subscribe to my channel with the little red button in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. There are some clear glass pieces. Let's see what this piece is here. It's very modern looking. Quite interesting, but it's super, super heavy. I'm going to avoid that. Same with this one. Very, very heavy pieces. All quite modern. I wanted to show you how wonderfully wide these aisles are. This one has the plastics, and on this side, the baskets and the wood. Here is a vintage cheese cloche base. It's quite plain though. Ooh, look at these bowls. I love to refinish vintage bowls. These could really use it. I'm actually going to show you how to do that in an upcoming video. These small bowls are really fun to do. These ones are $2 a piece, and that's just a bit steep for resale, so I'm going to leave those for someone else. Here's a candle that's very lightweight. Let's go back across this lower shelf. The charcuterie board, the Silverton Casino. These are quite heavy and they want $9.99 for it. Ooh, look at these. It's quite a nice tile. This one's Furio, made in Italy, but I love this one because it's actually a trivet. This has a blue Delft look to it. It has windmills and sailboats. That's a lovely, lovely scene. It's nicely made. The wood's in great condition. Let's get that. These ones are actually plastic and not wood. Here's a little bamboo recipe card holder. And a big old decorative scoop. Although this is a fun piece, it's really heavy and $12.99. So we'll leave that. Over here there are a couple of really old cast iron cornbread molds. These are super duper heavy and they want $5.99 a piece for them. Now if they were the larger ones with the handles, I would definitely pick them up, but I'm going to leave those. Here's a little vintage napkin holder, a silver plated bread basket, some little wicker trivets. These aren't priced. Lots of lids. Look at this little hedgehog. What is this? It's a chef set, full chef set. There's an apron and a hat. He's really sweet. Here is an old-fashioned lemon squeezer. These are fun for display. There's some pans down here. There's a Wilton Lips pan. That's fun. Ooh, look at this back here.
This is a vintage bunt pan. It's actually Nordic ware. This is fantastic. I love the look of this. This would be absolutely wonderful for display in a vintage kitchen, wouldn't it? And it's only $2. Let's get that in the cart. Look at this tray. It has succulents on it and the colors are absolutely gorgeous. This is a lovely piece, really nice and big and useful. Only $4. Let's get that too. We'll put these underneath so they don't crush anything up top. There we go. These are Passover plates, Happy Passover. They're melamine and they have little dividers for each item. This is a massive shelf. It's got lots of appliances, some planters, all different items. Let's see. Planters. There's a utensil holder. A huge glass vase. This is a little floral piece. It's very lightweight. All sorts of odds and ends. Shelf labels. This shelf looks promising. Look at this gorgeous floral pottery vase. These are selling really, really quickly for me. I can't keep them on the shelf. This is only $2. I'm definitely going to take it. Back here, this is a modern piece. A salt crystal candle burner. These are quite good, but at $5.99 I don't have much room for resale. This is a vintage water pitcher with a wicker basket attached. I have never seen one of those before. Here is a pumpkin braided. That's quite fun. Oh, this glass vase matches the massive one over there. Lots of frames. Some candle holders. Oh, look at this. Little oval frame with lace kittens inside. This is lovely. Quite vintage, only $1.99. Let's take it. It's a sweet little bird, but he's not very good quality. That's a shame. I love his colors. Here is a duck trinket box. He's made of resin. I think he's just made to look old. He has a relatively modern sticker on the base. Ooh, look at these onyx candle holders. These are gorgeous. They're really, really heavy though, and they're $7.99. So with the cost of shipping, I'm going to have to leave those for someone else. This little vase is quite pretty, but it's very, very chipped on the top. Just thinking there's a candle missing, and here it is. Let's put that back up on there.
There we go. Let's keep going. It's a pretty blue little bud vase back here. There's an angel. Oh, this has a crack. That's a shame. We'll leave that. So many things to see. Here's a little vintage Lenox dolphin, $5.99. This is an Avon perfume. Little paperweight here with the scales of justice. It is signed, but the subject matter just isn't great, so I'm going to leave that. It is $5.99. Here's a little frog candle holder. He's quite sweet. It's a modern piece. A single votive holder. It's a ceramic pumpkin. It's a made in China piece. Department 56 figure. He looks like he's supposed to be holding something. Some vintage dogs. Made in China. It's a little stack of coasters here. These are quite modern. $1.99 a piece. We'll leave those. Let's see what else they have. Here is their furniture section. Got some framed art. A whole nother load of goodies on the back side of this shelf. This appears to be the seasonal items. Here's a bunny. Raggedy Ann and Andy. Well, this is a chalkware piece. Chalkware is so fragile, it's really chipped. Lots of Thanksgiving and fall. Snowman mugs. Christmas section. What's this Santa? Oh, he must be a doorstop. He's really heavy. It's a pumpkin teapot. This is quite fun. $5.99. Little squirrel and owl candle holder. I think that's paper mache. It's a glass ornament made in Austria. Lots of tins, some costumes. There's some Capiz shell trays here. Set of larger ones. just noticed back here on this wall is a suede wall hanging. This is amazing. It's like an applique. It's a little pueblo. I love the way the clouds go up into the sun. It does have a couple of spots on it, but I'm sure I can fix that. So this morning, Bandit is trying my sink for a change. Hi, B. Is it nice and cool? The bathroom is really warm in the mornings because the sun comes right through the window here, and he just loves the cool sink. Hi, sweet boy. Here on my counter is everything I found at Salvation Army. First, we have these absolutely stunning blue bowls. They're etched skylofts at MGM Grand, and they have this pear-shaped indent which allows them to sit at an angle. Now, I suggested they might be good for soup, but actually the soup would run out, as you can see. But they would be perfect for a little salad or even dessert. I have 2 of them. I paid $2 a piece, and I'm going to ask $15 a piece. Back here we have this absolutely stunning Nordic ware bunt pan. It's very vintage. It's a Bunt brand fluted tube pan. It would look absolutely amazing in a vintage kitchen. I paid $3.99 for it. I'm going to ask $25. Back here is what I believe to be a treasure craft candle holder, or it could also be used as a vase. This transferware butterfly was a design that I found on various other treasure craft pieces in doing my research. I paid $2 for it, and I'm going to ask $15. I absolutely love this little oval frame with the 2 kittens playing with balls of wool. It's really lovely, quite vintage. I paid $1.99, and I'm going to ask $15. This is an absolutely gorgeous piece of Fenton pink glass. It's a double-sided candle holder. You can place a votive candle in this side or flip it over for a tapered candle in this side. If you wanted to, you could also use it as a little vase. I paid $3.99 for it. I'm going to ask $25. I absolutely love the floral design on this pottery vase. I love the fact that you can see the striations going around where it was made on the potter's wheel. You can see the natural base and the glaze over the top. And the flowers are just lovely in pink and blue. I paid $2 for it, and I'm going to ask $20. This is a gorgeous applique suede wall hanging. It has a little maker's mark. It's a little sunrise or sunset at the bottom there. I haven't been able to find out who it's by. It does have a few splatters there, but I am going to do my best to get those out. Hopefully it will come clean. I paid $2 for it, and I'm going to ask $25. Look at the colors of this gorgeous melamine tray. It's succulents in design. It's really nice and big, very useful. I paid $3.99 for it, and I'm going to ask $20. I love finding Rodolfo Padilla mugs, especially for $2. This is one I'd never seen before. It has the small handle. There was only one, unfortunately. It would have been fabulous to find a set. As I said, I paid $2 for it, and I'm going to ask $15. Who remembers this adorable little Boynton cat? All the Hallmark cards. Was it Hallmark? Back in the 80s and 90s featured this little cat. You're 1 in a million, it says. Little cat with a balloon heart. I paid $2 for it. I'm going to ask $15. I love the color of this canister. It has the look of a celadon glaze. It has a seal. It's glazed on the inside. Gorgeous color. I paid $2 for it, and I'm going to ask $20. This is an absolutely stunning trivet. It has the look of Blue Delft. There's windmills in the background, sailboats in the front. It's a gorgeous water scene with seagulls. The wood is in excellent condition. There's no separations or cracks. It's made in the USA. I paid $1.99 for it, and I'm going to ask $20. This has to be one of my favorite finds today, purely because of the little note inside. Aunt Ella Copetti Ringer, my grandfather's sister, 100 plus. This has so much history to it. A little salt dip. It does have a few chips on the edge, but I think that just adds to its character. I paid $2 for it. I'm going to ask $15. Speaking of history, this is an amazing plate. It pictures the Hoover Dam. It has a gold trim around the inside rim and the outside. And the back says, made in Staffordshire, England, Royal Winton, imported exclusively for Smith & Chandler, Las Vegas, Nevada. It has some significant crazing to it, lots of age, but I think it's a really stunning historical piece. Absolutely fantastic. Last but not least, we have this dome candle. I've put a candle inside it, as you can see, but it's so bright on my counter here that you're not even seeing the lithophane effect coming through. So what I'll do is just pop into a dark place and insert a little clip here. As you can see, this dome candle featuring the Mission of St. Francis of Assisi is absolutely stunning. The light shines through, creating a lithophane effect of the Mission and the surrounding desert with Joshua trees and cacti and desert foothills. The image goes all the way around, and the mission is nestled at the front here. It's a lovely piece. I paid $2 for it. I'm going to ask $25. Thank you so much for watching. If you see anything you're interested in, please send me an email, thriftingvegas.tiffany@gmail.com. Please include your name, your mailing address, your PayPal email, the item you're interested in, and the price I mentioned. Please stay tuned for some fun footage of Bear and Jake at the park, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Ziggy and Bandit like to roughhouse in the morning. This is their routine. First, there's the look away, then the stare down. Shortly, we'll have an attack. Get that sprinkler. Get that sprinkler. Get it. Get it, Bear. Get the sprinkler. Who's that? Who's that? Is that Jake? Is that Jake?
Why are you so wet?
He's been playing in the sprinklers.
Wet dog.
Wet dog! There, you're gonna trip.